Earthbending might be the most overpowered thing from the new Avatar set. They have taken ramp to a crazy new level with some of these cards, making it extremely quick to get a board state just like this, and then take two, yes, I said 2 attack steps. Welcome back to another absolutely insane brand new standard build from Avatar: The Last Airbender Early Access. I was lucky enough to be granted access to these cards a little bit early to showcase to you guys some cool new standard cards coming to Arena on the Tuesday of next week. And let me tell you guys, Earthbending might be all it's cracked up to be. I thought Earthbending looked really cool, but little did I know how busted this deck actually has potential to be. I don't even think we've quite 100% solved it yet either today, but I've seen a lot of really crazy builds around this today. And if you guys don't know what Earthbending is, let's just take a look at Boomy here, a brand new card that allows you to Earthbend for 4, which means you get to animate one of your lands into an actual creature and put 4 counters on it. If it says Earthbend 1, you put 1 counter on it, so on and so forth. Now, Boomy's actually the finishing piece here. It allows you to attack into the opponent, and if it deals the damage, it basically allows you to untap all of your lands and attack in again with only creature lands the following attack step, which is pretty ridiculous when you talk about things like Halana being in this deck, because it gives counters to Boomy and gives it haste right when it enters the battlefield so it can attack. And there's a big 1/1 counter synergy in this deck, which means, you know, we're running Ouroboros, of course. Ouroboros is the absolute punishing piece here that just fills up all of the creatures with just 1/1 counters, making this very, very deadly. But Toph is another brand new card we're playing today. Toph is another one that's gonna allow us to Earthbend on every single end step, which is really important to get, you know, the battlefield filled up as fast as possible. And what's really cool about having these creature lands is the fact that they're gonna double the mana, because we got a really sweet new card that's probably the most broken in all of the new standard set. It's going to be this Badger Mole Cub. It's going to allow us to produce additional mana for anything that taps for mana that's a creature. That includes things like Llanowar Elves. So Llanowar Elves becomes 2 mana. Any sort of creature land becomes 2 mana. We have a brand new guy, Great Divide Guide. He's really sweet with allies, but he basically produces mana for all your creatures that are allies, which we have a couple in this deck, and they're all going to produce 2 mana instead of 1. All thanks to that Badger Mole Cub. And then, you know, something just to top it off, Terra Symbiosis, this card right here, I mean, it carried us through the finish line. Somebody from my chat mentioned to throw this in here for a card draw, and I wasn't sure about it, but the more I thought about it, things like Boomy to draw us 4 cards just for entering the battlefield is kind of ridiculous. So I put it in the deck, and it did not disappoint. This was able to find us all of our win cons very, very fast. So super fun deck. I guess last card to talk about, United Front. This card, you can spam a bunch of 1/1s on the battlefield and give everything a 1/1 counter, which is pretty ridiculous. I thought it gave everything X amount of counters, which would have been even more ridiculous, obviously, but it gives everything a 1/1 counter, which is still really, really good. Gives you something really good to pump all that additional mana into when you have so much extra mana on the battlefield. But yeah, that about does it, guys. We're gonna jump into it. These games were insane. We had some really wild, quick finishes, so super powerful idea and list, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Oh, hey, we got the Cub in the opening hand with the Symbiosis. This is gonna be a good hand. Yeah, let's do it. I like this a lot. I like this hand quite a bit. And we're going first. It's gonna be a good one. All right, so if I go with the Badger Mole Cub, I could go Terra Symbiosis to follow it, or no? Is that right, or no? So this and this Cub. No, I'd only have 2 mana to work with. Okay, so instead, let's play the Symbiosis. Let's just get that down now. So I could Earthbend 2 next turn or Earthbend 1, either way. Or I can get into Toph. A lot of things I can do here. All good things. I think I'm gonna play this for a white source. And I think I'm gonna get into Toph. I know that I know I should probably get in the Ouroboros and get that going right away, but I want to draw some cards immediately here and see if I can get some value off of that. Okay, we got Ba Sing Se, one of the coolest names for a card ever. Love me some Ba Sing Se. Things are going pretty well right now. All right, now we can get a lot of additional mana here from the Cub. So let's do that. The Cub, it comes in, we we get to Earthbend 1 here. Is that something we want to trigger the Terra Symbiosis on? Probably not, because I'm going to go with the Ascension, I think, and get even more card draw. So let's decline that for now. Let's go with the Ascension. Animating the Passage. Getting another land. Hitting that landfall trigger. And then also declining. Or yes, we do want that. Take action. Let's go, dude. And we got another one. I mean, sure. Absolutely insane. Let's put some counters here. And the Ascensions are going off even further, which is going to eventually start putting 1/1 counters on my creatures. No attacks from Toph. We're good there. And every land you see here on the battlefield currently is going to be double the amount of mana thanks to the Cub. Holy smokes, dude. Shouldn't have any issues getting the Ouroborid in here. Oh, what does that do exactly? Enchanted creature you control. It's 1/1 for each creature card in your graveyard and is an avatar addition sometimes. When an enchanted creature dies, mill cards equal to the power. Return this card to its owner's hand. And up to one creature card milled this way to the battlefield under your control. What in the actual world is happening here? All right, you can have it. That is quite the wordy card, I'd say. All right. Let's get the Ouroborid down. And then let's get the Halana down. All right, so what they're gonna get something crazy here, I would imagine. Ugh, they get a Vestige. That's wild. The Vestige is pretty nasty. But what we're about to do is even worse, I think. These get counters. And we are gonna go... Halana puts counters first onto this. We say no go on the Terra Symbiosis. We get the Ouroborid hit. Then we say yes. I mean, we're only gonna get one of these. Can you imagine? Can you imagine we drew this many cards? All right, cool. And we found ourselves a tunnel that's unblockable and another Cub. Okay, so are we swinging in now? I think so, right? I mean, yeah. Let's swing in this. Actually, I don't know if I want to attack, do I? Yeah, I kind of feel like I have to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just send everybody. Let's just send everybody. I don't see why not. I think we have to keep the pressure on them. It'll force them into making blocks that they have to make here, right? So, and they can't double block, which is great. They sack the Vestige though, and they're gonna get a... I guess they're gonna get a Destiny down on this, and then it dies, and then they get something else back. That's kind of cool. That's a pretty interesting tactic, I won't lie. But unless they have a sweeper, I think we're pretty safe here. Oh no, I think I know what this is. This is like a infinite looping sacrifice deck. We'll find out what happens here though. Okay, here we go. Game time. Did they find the infinite loop? I don't think they did, because this card right here, I saw it earlier. Somebody played this card with, what was it? It was the 2-mana Ghast card, I think, the one that comes back with landfall triggers, and they would just keep sacking it and then bringing back a land or something like that. They kept doing this thing where they would Earthbend and then bring it back, and it was just, it kept going over and over, and it was pinging me for 1 damage. But they also needed a land that deals damage when it enters. All right, I think we won. I don't want to jump the gun because I had no idea what their deck's doing, but I think we've won the game. Good game, my friend. Good game. All right. I mean, we kind of went nuts there. That was awesome. A lot of card draw too. Terra Symbiosis, good addition. All right, we're going first. Our hand is not good enough to keep. Gonna send that away. This is definitely a lot better. We got the elf. I think did we drop 1 elf here? Or maybe the colorless land. I think we drop a land. Terra Symbiosis on turn 2 again is kind of nuts. I hope it gets us there, man. The card draw is very much necessary, especially because we had to take that mulligan. That was rough. All right. I don't know. This is going to be tricky, man. We're up against allies. Allies goes really fast. We were literally just talking about this. Allies goes really quick. All right. Can we keep up with the absolute gas that this thing pumps out? Probably not. We'll see. All right, we're gonna drop you, and then play this for white, and then we're gonna try to just hit a really big united front next turn. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep up, and then we draw a bunch of cards, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 counters hitting, so we're gonna draw 4 cards, and we're gonna get 4 chump blockers. The problem is this big guy that's a 3/3 that you can't really chump block is gonna keep getting bigger too. All right, we're doing it for 5 now. Here we go. Oh, we get the 5 creatures and 1 counter. I thought we got 5 counters and 5 creatures. That's my bad. Misunderstanding on my part. I thought we were going to get 5 cards off the top there. That's okay. We get an Ascension. It's going to be an additional 2 cards. I've got plenty of blockers now, though, too. So I will double up and triple up on some of these blocks if I need to. All right. Let's tap Bossing Say. Let's tap all these. I want the basic land to be the one that I bring up as the creature. And we draw 2. Huge. Oh no, that was brutal. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. No, I think we're going to pass the turn here. Darn it, we actually have a pretty good comeback here. It's just that top decking of 2 was really, really bad. That was really bad. This becomes a 3/3, but it doesn't. I wish it said it would get 3 counters on it, you know? Then we can get the additional card draw. That'd be so sweet. All right, so they pumped their entire field. Katara is actually making this really difficult because the Earth King Lieutenant is just getting bigger and bigger and making me very, very nervous. All right, well, I can, I guess, do this. Which will draw me another 2 cards. It's not bad. I will wait on that, though, until next turn to get myself another 2 cards. Keep playing defense until I can find Ouroborid. Ouroborid's going to be my saving grace. That's going to be my absolute chef's kiss draw if I can find it. Terra Symbiosis, though, carrying us right now into the promised land. Man, that thing getting 2 counters every time is brutal. Katara, you need to slow down. Still got a little bit of time here, though. They can't full send it yet. Not yet. All right. Badger Mole. Draw me another 2. 2 extra cards each turn is kind of insane. Oh, it was only a 1 that time. Oh, my bad. I keep forgetting what does what. Badger Mole only does it for 1. That's tough. Should we do a Sanctuary again? Another body, potentially. Counter. Let's put a counter on to you. Okay, so we got another Sanctuary we can activate. That's not bad. Badger Mole Cub, only Earthbending for 1. I forgot about that. That was so bad. All right, so they're gonna be able to play cards from the top of their deck now. It's just allies, though, right? Yeah, just allies, no lands. They finally send it to what? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I mean, I'm losing all of these as lands, so I mean, I guess it's fine to do this. 14. I mean, sure. Not ideal, but hey, it's gone. It's gone, right? Oh, gains indestructible. Just kidding. I got cooked. I got absolutely slammed. I did not know that did that. I did not know the Earth King did that. That's brutal. Let's do... I can't do that, can I? Can I not? Can I not do this? Oh, sorcery speed. Makes sense. All right, well, we get absolutely slammed here. I could end up top decking another one, though. If I top deck another one, I still have the Badger giving me 2 times the amount of mana being produced, so it's very possible. It's just not likely. Boomy. Boomy's cool. Boomy draws me 4. Boomy does draw me 4. I think I'd rather put some counters on these guys too. All right. Come on, give me something nice. Give me something nice. Okay, Halana's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, Halana's not bad. Again, we'll put some counters onto the sanctuaries here, I think. Let's go Halana. All right, are we just dead here? We probably are just dead here, right? But we got to give it our best shot. We'll put the counters again here, absorbing a lot of that lieutenant damage I'm sure we're going to get hit with next turn. Now, keep in mind again, this guy can play out the top of their deck. I forgot this guy gave indestructibility. Sacrifice this at any time. That's so good. Voyager draws them a bunch of cards. They're finally on board drawing cards. Ally, and then they pump their entire field. Okay, we're in trouble. We're officially in quite a bit of trouble. I'm pretty sure they have lethal here, but we'll find out. We'll find out momentarily. They are full sending. Okie dokie. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's no hope for me. That's tough. Not the way I wanted that game to end or start. I mean, we had a good look at it. It was definitely a possible win there. I just I definitely misplayed a few things too. I not misplayed, but misunderstood my own cards with the Earthbending and how many it did and how many cards I was drawing. But I do feel like we drew really bad there. If I'm being honest, I don't know. Maybe not, but it felt like we drew pretty poorly towards the end of that game. Like no Ouroboros, things like that. That was pretty rough. Anyways, that's a GG's. That's a tough deck to beat. All right, I'm going first. Hand looks great. Terra Symbiosis on 3. On 3. All right, I don't have any Earthbending though. Obviously, Earthbending would be really nice to get the Terra Symbiosis going. Let's see what we're playing against. I do like that we're going first again though. Ooh, that's spicy for sure. I play this, I bring that in, I can bring this guy down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Symbiosis first. This is a little bit of a greed thing to set up my card draw, but I think it's important to get that down first. What do you got for me, man? We got Golgari. I feel like this might be another opponent trying to do the infinite looping thing that we've seen earlier. All right, we're gonna do Badger Mole Cub. Draw that one additional card. And we'll go with the guide. I mean, the guide's just as good as the elf at this point because we don't have any other allies, but I'd rather use up all the mana that I can there. I don't want to waste any floating mana for no reason. All right, looking for like a Toph. A Toph would be pretty awesome. A Boomy would be pretty sweet to draw 4. Something that can get the card draw going here. Demolition Field, that's tough. Good thing I'm mostly targeting the basic lands. Boomy, no way. No way we hit the Boomy. All right, let's do it. We'll take it. Draw 4. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Elf. Like we never left. All right, no attacks. We're gonna wait. We got Toph next turn. Nothing's unblockable yet, but Boomy is ready to roll, man. Dealing damage, on tapping my creature lands, doing it again. Gonna be ridiculous. This is definitely one of our better games. I'll tell you that much. Can you imagine an Ouroboros too? The reason why I wanted to put Ouroboros in this deck mostly is because if Boomy actually gives us 2 attack steps, we're gonna get 2 triggers on the Ouroboros play. Can you like imagine that? That's gonna be crazy. All right, so what does this do? Whenever a land you control enters, you create the 2/2 and it warps. Okay, so they're gonna get 2 of these guys. That's fine. It's not ideal, but that's pretty cool that that warps for 2. I mean, I've never seen anyone play this card. It's really sweet. Got a lot of landfall stuff going on. I would imagine there's got to be some sort of earthbending loop in this deck too. There has to be. We're definitely not out of the woods either. I mean, we're Heartless Act. Heartless Act, is that not a banned card? Or not a banned card, a rotated card? That didn't get reprinted, did it? Am I confused? I think I'm confused. I think I just got hit with a rotated card. Okay, not ideal. Well, that stinks. I really needed that Boomy, but it got taken out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's get this down. I'm not too sure how that's even possible. Maybe it got reprinted and I don't know about it. I mean, Heartless Act is such a great removal spell. I would imagine I would know about it being in standard. I'm so confused. It is a reprint. It's in this set. Oh, Heartless Act came back in this set. Wow, thank you guys for telling me. I didn't know that. Heartless Act was such a good removal spell too. It's really back, huh? What a good card. Was not aware. Was not aware. Dang, I needed that Boomy so bad. Toph is still going to keep drawing me 2 cards per turn, but that's not very good when they keep creating a wall in front of me that I can't get past. It's so simple to get through these problematic, you know, wide board states if I just get an Ouroboros, but finding the Ouroboros is the trick, right? I mean, do we attack? I don't even know. I guess these guys can go in and attack, right? And so can Toph. If they kill the Toph, I've got another one, so works for me. I'll make those trades. I played against Heartless Act a little bit ago. Okay, I guess I'm just not very smart. You know what? I think I remember that now. I do. I think I remember you playing against it. All right, Toph gets taken out. We replay this. Ascension is not bad. Another Symbiosis is also not bad. I can work with this. I can definitely work with this. Okay. We should be able to draw into our win cons again here soon. I hope. All right, so they're just gonna warp that in again, which means they got another sack land, I would imagine. Oh, they're gonna go Ascension. Okay. They could still have another sack land too, which would be pretty wild. Bringing in their creature land, getting the basic, which does give them another 2/2. I'm more worried about all these draining effects from the Vine Lashers. Not being able to answer those fast enough is going to be a bit of an issue. All right, they're done for the turn. Okay, cool. I thought for sure it'd be a lot worse. I thought there'd be another land coming in. Okay. so let's do this. Oops. And this. And then we're going to go Ascension. Bring up this land. Yeah, take this, and then we're going to draw for sure. There we go. Now we're talking, guys. Now we're talking. Now we got ourselves a situation. Now we got a situation on our hands. Let's just do it. Forget about it. Let's just do it. Yeah, bring this in too. All right, end the turn. Or go to combat, I guess. Halana goes first. Are you crazy? Now we got ourselves a red alert for the opponent. All right, next turn we attack with everybody, and that should do it. Let's bring up the creature land, and let's cook. Let's cook. Oh, that feels good, dude. Earthbending is crazy. They paid a full cost for that? Yeah, they did. Okay, they had the creature land. And there's the Fable Passage. They just top decked that, by the way, because they didn't have that last turn. So they're gonna get 2 more triggers on each of those, and then these guys. Dude, if I top deck Boomy and I give Boomy haste off of Halana, can you imagine the kind of turn we're gonna have? Come on, Boomy. We are looking for Boomy, guys. Give me Boomy one time. All right. They got us down pretty low, though, I will say. How many creatures do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me double check that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so five creatures are going to get through on this attack. Or no, they just tap 2 more lands. 6 of them should get through. I don't see how they get out of this one. I mean, sacrificing things doesn't hurt me, right? There's nothing out here that bleeds me out through sacrifice. And they attack with everybody. I mean, it's a full send. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Nothing left for them to do. They just sacrifice and do some surveilling it, right? Is it surveilling or scrying? Surveilling. All right. Just resolve everything if I can, but I'm probably gonna have to just hit this every time. How did they trigger that landfall? Oh, they sacked the lands. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ah, they got me. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I forgot the fact that if you sacrifice these creature lands, they become a land again, which will trigger the landfall all over again. Actually savage. They got us. Well done. Well done. Right? Am I tripping? 2, 4. Yeah, they got 4 more damage here. Am I off on this? I'm off on this. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. That's only 2 damage, right? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I don't know why I was thinking they were going to get 2 damage apiece. That's only 1 damage apiece per Vine Lasher. I don't know what I was thinking. We're fine. We still win. Okay. My brain is a little fried today. We're going on what? I don't even know. What are we even going on here? Like almost 12 hours of Magic today. Okay, so we bring this up as a creature. Just try not to make any mistakes, you know? Definitely miscalculated that, though. I thought for sure they had enough damage there. I don't know why in my brain I was thinking 2 damage per Vine Lasher. It was a good attempt, though. I mean, definitely a good attempt by them. Good game. Let's just do it. Let's just do the thing. I think I'll take the card draw off of Halana and not the Ouroboros, because that would be too much card draw. I mean, I'm fairly certain we just win here anyways. No Boomy? Let's go for Boomy. Come on. There's Boomy. It doesn't matter though. All right, we get in. Every creature is pretty much lethal at this point. All right, and they just elect to take it. That's fair. I can't believe I thought I lost that game. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we're going first. Our hand looks really good, actually. We got ourselves a guide here to kick things off for the ramp. Not the most ideal ramp. Obviously, we want the elf, but we'll take what we can get here. We see Simic colors over there. Are we also playing Earthbending? I don't know. I don't know, but I do like me some Terra Symbiosis. I feel like this card was, you know, it was mentioned in my stream today, and it quite literally ties the deck together, so that's pretty cool. Growing Dread is going to manifest Dread for 2 at instant speed. This could be, you know, it could literally be an Omniscience. Who knows? I hope not, obviously, but who knows? Manifesting Dread is such a gamble. It's like such a, you know, either you get it or you don't. Okay, they go for another Manifesting Dread. I was a little scared there. Usually if they pull the trigger on the splash portal, it means that they hit it, but it looks like we're safe to live another day currently. We're gonna go with the Halana, I think. Draw 2. We hit the land. Let's go. We do have Boomy, which can come in and immediately get value off of the Halana, giving it haste. This is kind of nice. Nice. No other plays from the opponent here. Massive. Boomy. Give me the 4 draw. Yes, please. Wow, we missed all land drops there. That's kind of crazy. Boomy gets haste. We're in for an attack. We untap our land. We do the Halana thing again. This time we give the counters to the land. And we get in for another 6. I don't see why not. All right, how about another Ascension so we can go ahead and get some more lands on the battlefield because we desperately need them. We'll discard 1 card. Let's discard the guide. We have way too many guides. This is so much fun. I'm having so much fun because this doesn't even feel like I'm playing Magic right now. It just feels like I'm doing something brand new. I love this, man. I love when a set can come in and just refresh the feeling of Magic in general. All right, here we go. Ouroboros, come on down. Let's go green. Enters tapped. And we will put the counters onto the Ouroboros. And then we'll say no to that. And we'll say yes to this. Oh my goodness. Draw 3. Wow, we missed the land drop again. All right, well, we're getting in with everybody. And they just take the damage. I don't blame them. That is a crazy amount of damage to absorb. Not to mention Boomy was going to untap these again for another attack. So GG. All right, we are going first. Our hand looks really good. I'm going to keep this. We got the elf into the Ascension. It's not the greatest, but it's good enough. It gives me another land, right? Got a secret tunnel too. That's actually really helpful. I needed the extra colors. Yeah, now we got a really good hand because now we got the Halana into the Boomy, and Boomy's gonna animate the creature that can't be blocked. Oh my gosh, this curve is actually insane. This curve is actually insane. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna put it on the land because Boomy's gonna make it even better. All right, we got Avatar Aang. Let's do this. Pay the life. I'm gonna tap this. No, I'm gonna tap both of these. Let's go red and red. Boomy, come on down. Animate the secret tunnel. Boomy gets haste. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Avatar Aang can't do anything about it. We untap these lands. We put some counters on these again. GG's. Oh my god. This might be one of the coldest things you can do, dude. Earthbending is nuts. Okay, we're going first. Our hand is, it's scary. It's keepable for sure though. Got the green. Got the ability here to get the Terra Symbiosis in. Obviously, this all kind of relies on our guide to stay alive. Okay, and we did hit a land drop. That's helpful. Definitely helpful. Llanowar Elves kicks things off pretty quick. Allies. Okay, they're doing the ally thing. This is going to be tough. Okay. That gives them 2 additional mana to use. Oh yeah, they are absolutely cooking here. I guess we'll go Terra Symbiosis and hope for the best. I do have Boomy next turn to draw 4. That's not bad. Man. I'm sorry guys, I am having a bit of a day here with the allergies and the throat issue. The fact that we went first and the opponent's this far ahead of us on mana is kind of scary. They absolutely have everything they need to ramp, but do they have the big thing to cast off of all this ramp? That's the real question. Because we do have ourselves a Boomy. Pay 2 life. Secret Tunnel cannot be blocked. We're gonna take action on that. Ooh, those are some big hitters right there, but that's pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. And it's a Crater Hoof. I mean, they had it, you know? Sometimes you just have it. And let me tell you guys, they had it. They had it. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a game. That was definitely a game. Well, I guess it was kind of fair though to get a game like that because we have been popping off like crazy. Our hand is okay. It's nothing special. A couple Badger Mole Cubs are awesome, but I guess it gets us into the Ouroborid 1 turn early. So I guess there's that. We'll keep. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little bit of a sneezing fit there. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Goodness, man. What a weird day I'm having. All right. The Sarkhan shows me a Terror of the Peaks doing some dragon stuff, huh? No, brother. I needed that. I needed that, man. I suppose we have to pay for this anyways. Let's do this, and then let's animate the Stomping Ground and bring in the Elf. All right, so we do have a boatload of mana to work with next turn. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 mana if we want, 8. So we are gonna get Ouroborid and Halana both down at the same time. Kind of crazy. Assuming they don't do that though. That was all under the assumption that they didn't do that. Okay, you're annoying me, man. Fair enough. Whatever. See what you got to do about this. That's pretty interesting that these Stomping Grounds and these other sort of alternate art kind of lands get the different looking power and toughness. Dang, that's going to be a lot of damage, huh? What are we at? 6? Sheesh. Okay, well the good news is they can't get that back in, right? So there's that. Alana goes first on the Ouroborid. Ouroborid pumps the field, and I mean, I have this to block the flyer. I'm just gonna send in the land. I think sending in the creature land is fine. It's a bit of a sloppy game for sure. If they bring in either dragon, I think I win. Cool. I definitely gonna win this one. Because the Sarkhan might even think they can attack. Okay, they don't. Good. Let's see. Should be good. Oh, I guess I should have played the guide. But it doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't matter. All right, cool. Alrighty, that's a big win for Landfall yet again. Or not Landfall. It's not Landfall, it's Earthbending. Alright. Anyways, that was fun, man. Earthbending, big show up. I mean, that was a really fun mechanic. Definitely felt refreshing to play something completely new and like completely fresh. So Avatar, 10 out of 10.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.